Hidden beneath the bustling streets of wartime Berlin lay a subterranean world of secrecy and despair, a place shrouded in mystery and fear. The Führerbunker. This concrete fortress, the last refuge of Adolf Hitler and his inner circle, stands as a chilling testament to the Nazi regime's final days. It was a place where the echoes of war reverberated through its cold, unyielding walls. More than just a physical shelter, the bunker became a microcosm of the collapsing Third Reich, its inhabitants clinging to dwindling hope as the Red Army closed in. The air was thick with tension and the weight of impending doom. The Führerbunker's history is inextricably linked to the darkest chapter of the 20th century, a period marked by unparalleled destruction and human suffering. It was here that Hitler directed the final hopeless battles of World War II, his grip on reality slipping with each passing day as the world outside crumbled. Within these claustrophobic walls, decisions were made that sealed the fate of millions and ultimately led to Hitler's own demise. The Führerbunker remains a haunting reminder of a regime's end and the heavy cost of war. The Führerbunker was not a single entity, but a complex of interconnected rooms and corridors, hidden deep beneath the bustling city of Berlin. It was a secretive world, shrouded in mystery and designed with meticulous precision, built in two phases. The older section, completed in 1936, was a modest structure by comparison, yet still formidable. It was originally intended as an air raid shelter for Hitler during visits to the Reich Chancellery. However, with the outbreak of war in 1939, the need for a more secure refuge became apparent. A larger, deeper bunker was constructed beneath the Chancellery Gardens. This new bunker, known as the Führerbunker, was designed to withstand the most intense bombings. It was a testament to paranoia and desperation. Buried some 30 feet below ground, it was a fortress in every sense of the word. It boasted 18 small rooms, each designed for specific purposes, from living quarters to communication hubs. Reinforced concrete walls up to 13 feet thick provided unparalleled protection against aerial attacks. Additionally, its own air supply system was designed to filter out poison gas, ensuring the safety of its occupants even in the direst of situations. As the tide of war turned decisively against Germany, the Führerbunker transformed from a seldom-used shelter into the nerve center of the Nazi regime. By January 1945, with Soviet forces advancing on Berlin, Hitler relocated his headquarters to the bunker, effectively sealing his own fate. From within the bunker's confines, Hitler clung to delusions of victory, issuing increasingly irrational orders and clinging to the belief that Germany could still triumph. He held daily military conferences in the cramped map room, poring over maps and issuing commands to armies already on the brink of collapse. Section 4. Final days in the bunker, from illusion to suicide. The atmosphere within the bunker during those final days was a toxic mix of fear, fanaticism, and despair. The walls echoed with the sounds of distant explosions and the frantic whispers of those who knew the end was near. As Soviet shells rained down on the city above, Hitler's inner circle, including Joseph Goebbels and his family, gathered in the bunker, their fate intertwined with that of their Führer. They clung to the last vestiges of a crumbling regime, their loyalty unwavering even in the face of inevitable defeat. Amidst the chaos and destruction, moments of normalcy and even surreal celebration punctuated the grim reality. Birthdays were celebrated and toasts were made, as if trying to hold on to a semblance of life before the war. On April 30th, 1945, with Soviet troops just a few blocks away, Hitler committed suicide in his private study alongside his newlywed wife, Eva Braun. Their decision marked the final act of a regime that had brought unprecedented destruction to the world. Their bodies were hastily cremated in the Chancellery Gardens as Soviet forces closed in. The flames consumed the last physical remnants of their existence, leaving behind only ashes and a dark legacy. The Third Reich, born of hatred and fueled by war, was no more. Its fall marked the end of a dark chapter in human history, a stark reminder of the horrors that unchecked power and ideology can unleash. Section 5. The bunker, today a site of history destroyed and buried. In the aftermath of the war, the Führerbunker became an unwelcome reminder of Nazi Germany's tyranny. Soviet authorities attempted to destroy the complex, but its reinforced structure proved remarkably resilient. Eventually, the bunker was buried beneath rubble and earth, effectively erased from sight. Today, a simple information board on a nondescript street corner marks the spot where the Führerbunker once stood. The site itself is off-limits to the public, a deliberate decision made by German authorities to prevent it from becoming a pilgrimage site for neo-Nazis.